Do you ever sit down to do something productive? Like, I don't know, work on your business, gratitude journal, read, whatnot. And then 10 minutes later, notification starts pouring through and then your mind gets distracted because your focus is on the loud ding your phone makes instead of improving in solitude. Well, I'll show you today how you can actually get over it. So, let's talk about why distractions are really damaging towards self improvement. Um, every time you switch tasks, your brain takes time to refocus. So, say if I was recording a video right now, as I am, and my phone just made a loud ding, my focus would be on my phone. I would switch my focus from being sharp, from being ready to record and having like thinking on the spot what to say, to now what happened to my phone, who's messaging me, if I got a message, who posted, whatnot. So it's really damaging because that little thing that's behind me, which is on silent and D&D, is damaging to you, and a lot of hours go like spent on that without even realizing. You lose hours and hours per day just because of a ding, just because of a notification, or just because you get stuck doom scrolling on TikTok, Reddit, Twitter, wherever. It is the most annoying thing, and it is the most damaging thing that can happen to you. So, what can you do about it? Well, I would recommend making yourself a distraction-free environment. So, first of all, have a clean workspace. Mine's a little bit dirty right now, but it's mostly clean. I got stuff here, a little bit of stuff there. I got my coffee here, obviously. But make sure you're working in somewhat of a clean environment. Like, I do clean my room. I like my room clean. I prefer it clean because then it not only does it look presentable for the video, but it also creates for me, clean room equals better working. I don't know, but headphones and the white noise or a quiet space, like have a quiet space. Do not put yourself in a loud environment. Make sure you have a quiet space. And if that quiet space is created by you having like noise cancelling headphones and you're listening to like a little bit of like, I don't know, Antonio Vivaldi, Four Seasons Winter, some classical tunes, then fair play. And make sure you have like a dedicated work spot. Like when it's time to work time, work spot. Like for me, my work spot is in my room on this desk. So it's for me, it's coding into me that, oh, it's 6 a.m., time to wake up, shower, and then you're off to work. Record a video or two. So most distractions are digital. Let's not kid around ourselves. Obviously, you got the people in your house, your parents, your siblings. You got noise outside, cars, birds, seagulls, whatnot. You got a lot of distractions, but the biggest distraction out of all of them are the digital distractions. So what are you gonna do about it? I personally put my phone on D&D and I put it on silent, and then chuck it on my bed when I'm working. It's pretty much in my reach, but I'm not focused on it. But I might start putting it in another room if I do get distracted by it. You could also have like website blockers for certain entertainment stuff, like block distraction apps and stuff. And you can turn off non-essential notifications, which like I do. But what I do recommend is probably turning it off and putting it in another room because you don't get tempted by it. Like now that I mentioned my phone, I'm tempted to go grab it, but I'm not going to. because that's bad. Anyway, you have to train your mind to be able to focus on these tasks. When you sit down to work, if you're doing it for the first time, you're not going to be able to concentrate that much, if I'm being honest. Well, unless you find it easier, but I had to start from 30 minutes and then like work my way up, which I worked my first time for like an hour and 30 without any phone distractions yesterday, which was a massive win for me. Make sure you are starting at a reasonable time without your phone, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, or whatever. But make sure you push yourself. Make sure you do push yourself and not just choose the comfortable option, because if you push yourself enough, then you will make progress and you will be able to live without your phone for longer. And meditation is really good for focusing and keeping your attention span high. So I need to stop meditating again because I haven't meditated for a while, but meditation is really good, and when I did meditate I could work for longer periods of time. Well, I could work for like an hour without being bothered. I wake up at 6 a.m. and then I do all my essentials which I need to do, record video, whatnot, edit, thumbnail, and then after I've done the work, I then go eat. So I do not eat before my work, I only eat after it. It's like a way I like to delay my gratification, I guess. You should have delayed gratification of wanting something and then doing it and then doing it afterwards. So I delay my food, basically. I fast for the first couple hours of the day, which as going in the gym and I want to bodybuild currently, it's not the smartest idea, but I get enough calories in per day for me to not worry myself about it regardless. But yeah, it's not the smartest thing for me, but other people can find other ways to delay the gratification with something, like obviously the phone and other stuff, which also helps bring a positive impact for afterwards. So, with the closing remarks to this video, distraction kills your productivity, but with the right environment, digital boundaries, and focus habits, you can train your brain to work deeply. Try just seeing how you do well with your phone, turn it off, put it in another room, and try working on something which you're supposed to work on, and see how it goes. So, yeah, thank you for watching. There's a video every day at 5 p.m. and yeah,